Hi, Dr. Matthew Weiner from Commerce, Michigan, here to talk to you about a great way to start your day, a set point smoothie. Before I tell you what a set point smoothie is, let's first talk about what a set point is. I think that every one of us has something I call a metabolic thermostat, which means that our body works to regulate our body weight. And this is an interaction between our brain and our gut. So that if you decrease your calorie intake, your body thinks it's in a starvation setting or a famine, and it's going to increase your hunger or increase your desire to seek out food, and it's going to decrease your metabolism so you burn fewer calories so you can use your fat stores for a longer period of time. And in fact, the opposite is true. If you eat too much, your body's actually going to react by decreasing your hunger and increasing your metabolism to burn off those extra calories. I talk a lot about this in my book, A Pound of Cure, and if you're interested, I have several videos on it, or you can pick up a copy of the book on Amazon. So if we want to lower our set point, I think we need to increase the number of good calories we eat, and one of the easiest and most effective ways to do that is using a set point smoothie. Many patients who are trying to lose weight will use artificial protein shakes, and this is also very common in the bariatric surgery community. But I think a set point smoothie is a much, much better option for driving weight loss because it adds good calories, which actually work to lower that set point and help you maintain a lower body weight without having to starve yourself. So every set point smoothie really consists of a few things. Number one, and most importantly, lots of green leafy vegetables. Spinach and kale are the best options. And then fruit. You have to add something with some sugar and a little bit of sweetness so that this thing is palatable. And then I think if you really want this thing to be delicious, you've got to add some form of spice or a strong flavor to enhance the fruit and help mask some of the vegetable taste. And when you put the three together, you actually end up with something I consider totally delicious. And then ice and water for the consistency of it. And some people like them watery, other people like them thicker. I think that's a personal preference, and you can adjust this to your taste. The way I think you should consider putting the recipe together is the more greens, the better. The spice and the fruit is a vehicle to help you take in more of these greens. And these greens are actually pulverized, so your intestine will absorb them faster, and perhaps we see even a greater absorption of some of the vitamins and minerals and what I call phytonutrients, which are these undiscovered chemicals which help improve your health and lower your set point. So the more the better. As far as green leafy vegetables, spinach, kale, and dandelion greens, if you can find them, they work fantastic. Baby spinach is definitely the best place to start. It has very little taste, and it'll almost taste just like a fruit smoothie. So if you are a little resistant to the idea of drinking a green smoothie, start with baby spinach. I think you'll find it very palatable, and then you can work up to regular spinach or the kale. I think the CHARDS, spring mix, and romaine lettuce tend not to work that well. Some patients like them and will incorporate them, but my personal preference is to stick to spinach, kale, and dandelion greens. Citrus fruit, oranges, grapefruits, pineapple, they work fantastic. Apples work great, bananas work well. If you're going to use berries, you got to add a lot of berries. They don't have nearly as strong of a taste, and I don't think they cover the taste of the vegetables as well as the citrus fruit does. Frozen fruit works fantastic. I personally get ours at Trader Joe's. It's inexpensive. It really turns this into a very quick and easy job. In fact, I'll even get the frozen spinach and frozen kale. You put some of that in, you put some frozen fruit in, put a little bit of water in, add the spice, and you're done. And you can create this in almost the same amount of time it takes to make one of these commercial protein shakes. As far as spices go, cilantro, mint, parsley work wonderful. My personal favorite is ginger root, and I like ginger root because it actually is an appetite suppressant. And for my patients who particularly have difficulty with sweets after dark, I have them drink a set point smoothie with dinner or immediately after dinner with lots of ginger in it, and it helps to decrease your cravings for sweets at night. Another great spice is to use an herbal or even a regular tea. I wouldn't use a regular tea at night if you have any plans on going to sleep, but for the morning smoothie, adding some green tea or some chai tea or any of the thousands of herbal flavors that are out there can help add some additional flavor, and you can actually eat the tea leaves without having a problem. My personal favorite is lots of kale, 1 inch of ginger root, 3 to 4 pineapple spears, some ice cubes, and a little bit of water. I like it a little on the thick side. Blend it up in a quality blender like a Vitamix if you can afford it, or a NutriBullet or a Ninja, to the point where it's a pretty good thin consistency, not quite like a juice, but not that far from it. And if you need some time, you can make it at night and grab it on your way to work, and it's a quick, easy, convenient breakfast for anybody trying to lose some weight. If you have more questions or want some more recipes, there's some in my book, A Pound of Cure. We also offer them on our Facebook page. On our YouTube channel contains a lot more information about Set Point. And if you're interested in seeing me in the office, you can learn more about our program in Southeastern Michigan at www.drmatthewweiner.com. Thank you.